right, guys, welcome to today's episode of PrizeCast. This is Stephen Knight, and I have two very, very special guests for you today. We are tackling Fashion Prize, and I cannot wait to introduce you to these people that we have on PrizeCast today. So please give a big internet round of applause for Katy Larsen and Lemon Pop. Guys, just go ahead and wave to our audience. Yay. All right, so guys, it has definitely been a while since we've been out in public. Of course, lots of people know you, but let's just pretend right now that our internet audience does not. So I'm going to give each of you the floor to introduce yourselves just really quickly and tell us a little bit about where people can usually find you in the working hours. So Katy, how about you go first?
I'm Katy Larsen with the Agora Borealis in downtown Shreveport. You can usually find me on Lake Street in our building at our marketplace. And I'm also the director and producer of the Fashion Prize. So you can find me on Festival Week as well.
All right, what about you, Lemon Pop? Please tell us a little bit about you.
All right, well, hello. My name is Lemon Pop. I'm a local drag artist to Shreveport, Louisiana. And you can find me performing usually at the Corner Lounge with the Corner Girls Review. And you can also find me performing at other local venues on occasion as well.
And I also know that you've been doing some online performances as well recently.
You're actually right, yeah.
I have been stalking that, and you're super fabulous. Tell them about some of that in case people at home may want to catch you perform.
Right. So about a couple months ago, like when a lot of the quarantining and social distancing was first implemented, the first things that really got hit were bars, because that's a great spot for socializing, which is the antithesis of social distancing. So because a lot of bars are closed down, bars are the traditional venue for a lot of drag performance. A lot of drag queens were out of work as well, and drag kings and drag performers and artists. So you see now, especially in the past few months, a lot of drag artists have been moving on to digital platforms, putting on digital art shows, usually through Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and even Twitch. And luckily, I've been able to perform at a few of those as well. In the past few weeks, I've been working on videos for Turbo Pageant Online, which is run by a couple queens from San Francisco. And I will be performing soon in a special show called A+, which celebrates drag artists of Asian Pacific Islander descent. And I'll be in a couple weeks. I'm so excited.
Well, snaps to all that. We love the representation. Congratulations on all of your online projects. And speaking of upcoming projects, you know that I am always following you guys. I'm super curious about some of your successes. So why don't you share with our audience each respectively some performances, projects, things that you're working on that you're looking forward to participating in. Lemon, you already talked about your online digital projects, but you may have some other things coming up that you're looking forward to. So I'll give you just a second to think on those. But Katy, let's start with you.
Okay, so of course, in the digital world, we're hoping to have, this is the first little sneak peek, but we are going to have a dance party. And also, I'm hoping to have an end of the summer pool party to make up for not having our fashion project. So we'll have more details on those later. I don't want to give too many out yet. And of course, things are always in flux and are fluid at this time. So we're trying to be as ready for any changes that might come up. But we are excited about those two events coming up. And I hope that y'all be able to join us.
Well, we're going to make sure to tag both of your social pages so that people can follow your journeys during this time, and especially after, because you both are working on very special projects. So speaking of kind of being locked down, we have been sort of stuck in the houses for a while now. Let's talk a little bit about fashion. So what have been some of the key fashion accessories that you guys have needed during this time to help you survive?
Well, mine would be, for sure, leggings and scarves. I couldn't decide which one I love more. The scarf is like a little blanket around your neck. I think that was needed right now. Like the feeling of protection, and you can always pull it up and make your own little mask out of it if you needed to. So I guess I would go with scarves for me.
And what about you, Lemon?
I would definitely say the more accessories, the better, of course. Scarves are great. Masks are even better. So if in case you're unfamiliar with drag culture, a lot of drag performance is based around the art of lip syncing. And say, for example, I'm not naming any names, but maybe by chance you don't necessarily remember the words to your song. Just pull up a little mask moment and just sort of, like eyes, hands, why who even needs words, who needs lip syncing? Who needs lips? I mean, I do, but that's beside the point.
Now, I know that myself personally, I have been feeling like I've lost a sense of how to dress due to being locked inside for so long now. Do you guys feel like some of that same sort of feeling? And what do you think, you yourselves are going to be looking forward to wearing most whenever all this is over?
For me, I would definitely say that I think I kind of took for granted how often I would get dressed up and like go out and look nice. And I really think that we're going to see a lot of people just excited to be out in public in something other than pajamas and their leggings and scarves.
And what about you, Lemon?
So I know a lot of people have been posting about their personal hair qualms. I, for one, I haven't been able to get this trimmed at all recently, and it's getting to the point, it's not quite there, but eventually we'll get to the point where it might be a little harder to control. And so I am very excited to see those hair moments right out of quarantine, because once everybody gets access to those like professional clippers, we're going to see lots of very extreme hairdos. I'm saying like super shaved heads, maybe like really stylized like cuts and like rivets into their scalps, or maybe even like really just abstract and avant-garde hairstyles. I think that's what I'm very much looking forward to. And I would even say, honestly, because I'm sure a lot of people were excited about the spring fashion season, and now we're going to miss out on that opportunity. I'm going to stockpile as much as I can from summer that I don't get into the fall season. If I have to layer, 8 layers is fine. I'm used to sweating as it is. So that's what I'm looking forward to right now.
No, that's actually really, really wonderful. Specifically because, I've been thinking a lot about how fashion is going to evolve post this quarantine, and I'm glad that you touched on that. We've been obsessed with cleanliness, and of course we can't shop as well right now. So I personally feel like people are going to move to somewhat of a simpler, everyday style of clothing, something that's easy to wash, something that won't stain easily as well. And of course, for those special events, I think people are going to want to dress up. So those very nice, pristine, tailored high fashion looks will still be there. We're going to have events so that we can wear that clothing. But overall, I'm kind of getting the sense that maybe we're going to be missing out on some of those seasonal collections. And actually, one of the reasons why I brought you guys here today is because I have been so excited about getting back out in the world and trying clothing again, reinventing my sense of style. And you two are people that I look up to as far as fashion is concerned. So I asked you guys to do a little bit of homework for me, and I presented you with 4 looks. And I just wanted you to give me your tips on how I could either make those better, whether they could stay or go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cut to a little bit of a fashion show, and Katie and Lemon Pop are going to tell you about how I can update my looks, guys. So stay tuned and enjoy.
All right, we're serving a holographic tea and some holographic teas. That's right. Oh, and this look has a statement. Virginity Rocas. I can only imagine how long that sentiment's going to last after quarantine. We're all adults here. Sometimes you gotta self-isolate, and sometimes you gotta avoid it. Although I will say, if we're going to go with that kind of statement, maybe lean into that a little more, the virginity. So try accessorizing with a chastity belt.
Oh, princess! Oh my goodness. Again, love the color blocking. I don't know about these shorts and tiara. You can keep the glasses. This is so you. Move, get out the way.
All right, I'm loving the pants, I'm loving that hat. You know, I'm very much partial to a pop of yellow in my looks. And wait a minute, apologize. That's right, it's not too late to apologize. Looking at you, Miss Corona. You know what? I think this is a very solid look. One way to pump up this look, why not bring some receipts with you? You can get them from anywhere you want. I'm sure you've ordered out a lot, as much as I have. So just bring those receipts with you, show Miss Corona what she owes you for wasting your time this year. This is supposed to be the year of the glow up, instead it's the year of don't show up.
Oh my gosh, I love the sandals. This would be my outfit. I can already tell. So comfortable. Oh yeah, I love the little V. Yes, give it some skim. Oh yes, show it off. Pop it. Look at your cute little booty. I'd be wearing that outfit. That one is me for sure.
These were some really solid looks, so I'm very impressed with Stephen. I might be coming to you for some advice after quarantine.
All right, guys. So I don't know about you, but that was insane. Katy Lemon Pop, excellent tips. I'm going to be sure to include all of those as I go forward, looking into beefing up my wardrobe and definitely having a post, self-isolation fashion style or sense of style going on. I'm ready to really get out there and experience clothing again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys just a few moments to give us any final words. If there's anything that you feel like you didn't get to say, either before we cut to the fashion show or during the fashion show, this is your time to do that. So let's start with Lemon Pop. Any final words for today?
I think that it's very important that we really take this time, especially after quarantine, once you're able to get out there and really find yourself through your fashion, through your aesthetic. Now is the time, or that will be the time, to toss all sense of function out the window. Like, why be comfortable when you can be artful, why you can be beautiful? That's my personal motto in life. If it hurts, that means it's working. So
I love it. Fashion is pain and beauty is pain, people. So you better be out there struggling. All right, Katy. So now you need to top that. What do you have left to say or to add on to today's episode?
I can't top that. Lemon, you have the best advice. I should just chime in like, P.S. I agree. Yes, I do agree with the Lemon Pop. I feel that people are going to come out of their shell, and I think that they should be expressive and they should be showing their inner beauty through their clothing and their fashion. I think it's a great time to support the local artists, and I know that I follow several artists locally that are wonderful and inspiring. I think it's a good time to connect when we've been so disconnected. So I feel that this is our moment to shine with our own local flavors, wearing them out and showing them off.
Well, that's perfect. And that's a note that we can all take, no matter where we are in the world, that it is more important than ever to get back to supporting your local artists, get back to supporting their brands and checking out what they have to sell, because I really do believe that, secondhand clothing is going to be something that we're all going to be looking at a little bit more, being more sustainable with our fashion. And with all of that said, thank you to Katy and Lemon Pop for coming out on today's Prize Cast. This has been a very special episode, so much fun. And I just want to remind all of you guys that we are here every day during the week, Monday through Friday at noon. So check us out on our Prize Fest Facebook page. Follow us. If you are a YouTuber, get on YouTube and subscribe to our Prize Cast YouTube page. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Guys, thank you for being here today. Katy Lemon Pop, thank you again. Mwah, mwah. All right, guys, see you later. Bye now.